All initial opinions are this is genuine. What you're about to see may disturb you.
I love my new school. My hair hasn't been a problem. And I taught a lesson last week where we read the first letter from the book Dear Martin. You know, the one where he realizes that he was arrested for no reason because he was black, even though he thought he was exempt because he wasn't one of those kinds of people who that happens to. But it turns out that doesn't matter because of the prejudice in the criminal justice system. And we discussed that. This lesson was developed by the English department and approved by the overseer of the English department. Imagine that, getting to talk about and discuss things relative to the students' lives, regardless of how some people might feel about it. Because the people who would be offended are the bad guys. It's just so refreshing for there to be some open-mindedness, to be able to teach something meaningful.
Hey, lady! Shut up! That is the stupidest thing I ever heard of. Jeez.
And we are back. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope you're all having an amazing day. Listen, I hope you guys had a great weekend. Real quick, the first clip we just saw, our first teacher feature of the day. Don't worry, it's the first, not the last. All she was doing was explaining how she skirts the critical race theory ban and still teaches critical race theory to her students. And anybody who supports the critical race theory ban, me, are the bad guys. Go figure. Anyway, guys, I wish I could say things were getting better out there. I really wish I could, but you'll see. Things are getting a lot worse. So, once again, strap that seatbelt on, hang on tight, because we're in for a wild ride in today's episode of Epic Woke TikTok Fails.
TikTok is degenerate trash.
Correct. Everything woke turns to shit, okay?
Truer words have never been spoken. All right, before we dive in, I just want to give a big shout out to the sponsor of today's video. Today's video is being brought to you by Danielle Bassignani. Danielle, I hope I didn't butcher your last name. Thank you so much, Danielle, for sponsoring today's video. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. If you would like to sponsor the next video, there's a PayPal link in the description box below to support the channel. And I will say your full name is a sponsor of said video unless stated otherwise by you. Excuse me. So once again, Danielle Bassignani, thank you so much for sponsoring today's video. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Become a part of the greatest community on the YouTubes. That's you guys. Also, guys, thank you so much for all the congratulations on passing 6K. We did it. Onwards and upwards from here. All right, thank you guys so much. I couldn't do this without you. You guys know it. I say it all the time. I could not do this alone. So thank you so much for each and every one of you guys who's always hitting that thumbs up, always lighting that comment section up, always sharing these videos. You guys are amazing, hence the greatest community on the YouTubes. What are we looking at on the screen here? You thought things couldn't get any more absurd? You have this. Roll it.
What the hell is wrong with you people?
This girl at the booth over there is filming these two people. How? This has got to be so. Look, she stuffs the straw right up her nose. This has to be a joke. That girl got busted filming them, but these two gotta be trolls. They have to be trolls. Clearly, masks aren't mandated in that restaurant. The girl filming doesn't have one. They have to be trolls. Good troll. Very good. That they did good. That's good. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying that they really think those masks are doing anything. But in today's world, you never know. All right, let's keep it moving. Oh, God. Told you guys, hold on tight. It's a wild one today. All right, where's your proof? Where's your proof that Jesus is non-binary. Also, if Jesus was non-binary, why did he create male and female only? This should get interesting. Roll the film, please.
This is an easy one. If you espouse to the idea that Jesus was born of a virgin birth, then Jesus could not have had male chromosomes. Therefore, Jesus had only female chromosomes and presented as masculine, so Jesus was non-binary. And in terms of male and female, in the Hebrew, the word that was used for "and" describes a spectrum. Male and female and everything in between. Man and woman is a biological concept. Science currently identifies 13 combinations and permutations of XY chromosomes. Masculine and feminine is a sociological construct that is dependent upon the society with which you are talking about.
What in God's holy name are you blathering about?
Talking about? What you talking about? What you talking about? What you talking about, Willis?
This isn't the first time we've heard this argument here on this channel. You know, listen, these social justice warriors, these SJWs, all they do is find everything, anything and everything they can, put their little spin, their little narrative on it. They'll go back in history and talk about... Listen, let's just keep it moving. Get a load of this one. Roll the film, please.
Things I'm going to start doing. So if you misgender me, it's on purpose. In the video, I'm literally going to put my pronouns are he, they. In the caption of the video, putting he, they. Putting the hashtag he, they. It's already on my profile picture and in my bio. I'm literally going above and beyond. So there is no fucking excuse for people to misgender me. You don't get an excuse if you misgender me. Like, you don't. Like, well, I didn't... How did you not see the one of 5 things? Just admit you don't think I deserve to have my pronouns respected. Just admit it.
Wait, whoa! What the f***?
That's it. Hold it right there. Pronoun trouble.
Just listen to this part one more time. I don't understand. Roll it.
In the video, I'm literally going to put my pronouns are he, they. In the caption of the video, putting he, they. Putting the hashtag he, they. Putting the hashtag he, they. It's already on my profile picture and in my bio.
Isn't that what makes a man?
Sure, that and a pair of testicles.
I don't know. I do know one thing, though, and I'm sure all you guys saw it before this point, but what do we always say here? What do we always say here? Never fails.
The eyes, Chico. They never lie.
Yep, say hello to our newest inductee to the Liberal Meltdown Wall of Shame. Congratulations, you made it. Moving right along. Next up is our second activist, teacher. This is our second teacher feature of the day. I told you that first one wasn't the only one. Yep. Says, do you have any tips for non-binary teachers? Let's hear it. Roll the film, please.
If you can be reasonably assured that you are safe being out on your campus, then do it. Before coming out as non-binary, I would come out to my students every October on National Coming Out Day. I would use that as an opportunity for my students to learn how to receive somebody coming out to them in case that had never happened to them before. We used it as a way to talk to each other about empathy, about connection, about trust. It ended up being a wonderful experience that I had with my students every single year. So think about what you would have needed when you were in high school or middle school or whatever grade you're teaching. For some students, just the knowledge that a queer adult exists within their world is hugely impactful. You don't really have to do anything other than be visible for these students to feel safer and more accepted and more at home when they're on campus. It does so much for students who don't have that in other places in their lives. For that reason, my classroom is one of the gayest places probably on the planet. Everything is completely covered in rainbows. I've got flags everywhere. I've got queer literature because I want every student that I have to know that being queer is something that I am proud of, something that is not a secret in my life. It's something that I care about and something that connects me to other people. I'll end by saying that for me, being visibly queer is a non-negotiable. I introduced myself this year with my pronouns immediately. It was one of the first things that students learned about me. And I'm going to continue to gently correct 250 people every single day because my identity is a critical part of who I am. So if education is something that you want to pursue, I recommend being steadfast and being committed to being out as an educator if it's something that you feel safe doing. It has a huge impact for students, and it's something that I've never regretted.
Ha! Gay! First of all, gay. Second of all, stupid.
Scary, gay, scary, gay, scary, gay. Stop!
Jesus. See, this is the problem. Nobody has a problem with you. I'm not sure if who we're talking to here. I'm not sure what that is, but nobody has a problem with you, how you live your life. But why in the classroom? Why? Why? What's that got to do with, like, what's it? Moving right along. All right, next up, it was just a matter of time before these things started coming out. So I don't know if you guys heard, there's this huge missing persons case. I think they found this girl dead yesterday, but Gabby Petito, I think her name is. Her and her husband were traveling. They started a YouTube channel. We're doing all the social media. He came home without her. She's been missing for a few weeks, and I'm pretty sure they found her dead. Anyway, all these people are coming out screaming at the top of their lungs, oh, why pay attention to the white women? Why not the black? Yeah, you know it was coming. You know it was coming. So, roll the film.
I just think somebody needed to say this, but the amount of white women on my TikTok right now talking about Gabby Petito and her missing case. First of all, I understand it's a very important case. I literally wrote my senior thesis in archaeology on forensic anthropology, so I understand missing people is very crucial. But if the white women on this app had the same energy they care about this one white woman, the same way that we should care about black women or indigenous women, then a lot of the problems that black and brown people or BIPOC overall would be experiencing would be over by now. So keep talking about this one white woman, but never talk about the others that go missing. Great.
That's racism, man. I love to racism, bro.
All right, up next, listen. I hate to say this, but these people, they're lunatics. They're insane. They say it's the tolerant left. Does this sound tolerant to you? Roll the film, please.
We really need to stop pushing these Trump-thumping, anti-vaxxer Republican fucksticks into getting this vaccine. I mean, come on. I mean, just think about it. What a wonderful world it would be without them.
Mother, it's a man, baby.
Well, I thought she was a man. She is rather mannish. If that is a woman, it does look like she was beaten with an ugly stick.
So this dude thinks that, first of all, this guy thinks that, he says, we need to stop pushing the shot. Okay, well, whatever. So, you think that every single person that gets this illness is just going to drop dead? Like, these people are so misinformed. That's the most insane logic I've ever heard right there. We need to stop pushing the shot so Trump supporters, Republicans, anyone on the right will just cease to exist and the world will be a better place without them. This is this guy's logic. All right. Enough. Moving right along. All right, this next one, this guy's another troll. We've seen some pretty epic trolls lately. Sorry, listen to this guy. This is 2 minutes long. I'm going to play the first like 10, 15 seconds. Roll it.
A trans-vaccinated person.
A trans-vaccinated person, it's someone who was born into the wrong body. I was born into a non-vaccinated person body. And I knew at a very young age that I was meant to be a vaccinated person. So now I identify as a vaccinated person. And my preferred pronouns are vax and V.
I don't know why I thought that was so funny. Sorry. All right. Moving right along. All right. Next up, we got a quick clip of former VP Joe throwing himself right under the bus. Roll the film, please.
Senator Biden, welcome to the Advocates.
Thank you. Good to be here.
Senator Biden, it's nice to have you here. As the youngest member of the Senate, the one, therefore, who may expect the longest career there, I wonder if you'd say to us, since it's clear that you're not corrupt and you got elected, why should people think that the system produces corrupt results when there you are?
Well, I'm not sure you should assume I'm not corrupt, but thank you for that, though.
What the hell did you just say?
Since it's clear that you're not corrupt and you got elected, why should people think that the system produces corrupt results when there you are?
Well, I'm not sure you should assume I'm not corrupt, but thank you for that, though. The system does produce corruption, and I think implicit in the system is corruption, when in fact, whether or not you can run for public office, and it costs a great deal of money to run for the United States Senate, even from a small state like Delaware, you have to go to those people who have money, and they always want something.
Well, I wonder whether you...
I'd like to look former VP Joe Biden right in the eye and tell him what
Cheap, lying, no good, rotten, four-flushing, low-life, snake-licking, dirt-eating, inbred, overstuffed, ignorant, blood-sucking, dog-kissing, brainless, dickless, hopeless, heartless, fat-ass, bug-eyed, stiff-legged, spotty-lipped, worm-headed sack of monkey shit he is!
It's amazing. The Bidens, the Pelosi's, the Chuck Schumers, the Mitch McConnells, all these people that have been in there for decades and decades and decades, and they're not doing a thing to make this country better. I'm not going to go down that road. Let's keep it moving. All right, this next one's it's sad, and I do not understand why anybody would stay in this cities like this. I just don't get. I understand it's not easy just to pack up and go, but it gets to a point where you got to say, well, the clothes on my back in a suitcase and anywhere else is better than this. It says, warning, do not put anything do not put anything if you park your car in San Francisco. This is, roll it. Smashed window. Another smashed window. It says, do what the local residents do. Please do not break window. Nothing valuable in car trunk. Please don't break. Nothing but trash and COVID in this car. Unbelievable.
What the hell is going on?
Democrats.
A lot of truth to this.
Yeah. These cities it's unbelievable. If at all possible, get out of cities. I think on Twitter it was the other day, I saw somebody that said they lived in Minneapolis and they were packing their stuff and heading down to Florida. Didn't have any friends or family, didn't know anyone down there. They were just going for it. Brave thing to do. Obviously, they didn't have any children or anything to take with them. I don't know. But brave thing to do. But at some point, when they're defunding the police, when people are walking into stores and just walking out with garbage bags full of stolen goods, I mean, the violence, it's not safe anymore. It's getting to a point where it's not safe. You know, you got to put signs on your car. You think a criminal's going to see that sign and say, well, okay, since you say so. They'll probably smash the window anyway, just on basic principle. Well, these people have none, but moving right along. All right, guys, we're going to end it on this one. So if you made it this far, give yourselves a round of applause, a pat on the back. You guys know I cannot do this alone. So thank you so much for trudging ahead. Also, thank you so much once again to Danielle Bassignani for sponsoring today's video. Thank you so much, Danielle, for supporting the channel. Greatly appreciated. And thank you so much to all of you guys. Some of you guys who have been here for it, you know, been a part of this community for quite a while, since back, you know, before we hit 1,000 subscribers. And you know, we went from about 1,500 to 5,000 very quickly within 28 days, and then I don't know, went from 5,000 to 6,000. Took us about a month and a half. But listen, you know, whatever, they're suppressing us. We're gonna keep plowing ahead. You guys keep me motivated and inspired, so I'm not giving up. You guys know I got your back. I know you guys got my back. We're gonna end it on this one. This guy, these two people, these two older people shouldn't be traveling if they're gonna act like this. This guy took his mask off to eat. Watch. Roll the film.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Relax. Relax. Keep that up. Keep it up. Turn your back away. That's right. Leave me alone. You're bugging me.
Everybody just yells and screams at each other. Nobody's civil anymore.
The world is a mess. The world is as angry as it gets.
It's crazy. COVID has broken people's brains. I mean, this whole, well, I would say Donald Trump broke a lot of people's brains. Then comes the coof, comes in and just whoever else out there had any common sense that lost it with that, except us that still have it, that didn't let any of it lose it. We're perfect here at this channel, in this community, so I'm not talking about us. I'm talking about the other people over on the other videos. Anyway, it's just amazing. It's amazing. I'll say it once more. My uncle disinvited me up to camp because, I don't know, I was up there 3 times last summer. Same thing was going on. It's broken people. It's sad. It's sad to see it. I don't know why these people are traveling on public transportation if they're that afraid. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, that's a wrap. Thank you guys. I don't know. It's my brain's starting to break too from all these TikToks. Thank you guys for coming back. Listen, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Become a part of the greatest community on the YouTube. You guys are all amazing. Couldn't ask for, you know, I couldn't ask for a better community. You guys are the best. And just, I don't know. It's getting crazy out there. Take care of yourselves. Take care of your family. Take care of your loved ones. Stay safe. I don't know what's going to happen from here. But listen, as long as YouTube doesn't kick me off, I'll be checking in with you guys each and every day as much as possible. So at least we got that. We're going to keep laughing through these crazy times. So in the words of the great George Washington, stay strapped or get clapped, I think. Peace.